Don't worry. I have shut off my powers, so that way you won't turn to stone, like my little friend here. He was walking along, all happy, and then he looked at me. He prayed for his life, as you can see, but unfortunately it was too late. He turned to stone. So it got me to thinking, because I loved this little froggy. I am really tired of this life. I'm tired of turning people to stone. I must think of a way. I know, I need to change my thinking. The oracles, they tell me of this place called Unity, somewhere in the future. And at this Unity place, they talk of letting go and letting God. They also talk about forgiveness and how it helps to change my thinking, your thinking, everyone's thinking. So, let us take a look at this together because I am quite confused about a couple of things. First, this letting go and letting God. I thought there were many gods. The oracles tell me there will only be one God. I am not telling any of the gods that right now. Let them fight it out, and I guess we'll see who wins. Why do I need to let go and let God or change my thinking, you ask? Good question. If you don't know about my life, let me tell you. I am Medusa. Pleased to meet you. I used to be a high priestess for Athena. I loved her so much, and she loved me. You might say I worship her. Yes, I worshipped her. Loved her so much. One day, I was walking along, and because I was so beautiful, many men wanted to be with me. They wanted to be my husband. And I said, no, I am a high priestess of Athena. But Poseidon did not take no for an answer. Some people think that I married him, that I wanted to marry him. This is not true. That's not true. Poseidon didn't know how to take no for an answer, and so he had his way with me. I was so scared that I ran to the temple. That's where he had his way with me, in Athena's temple. Oh, she was so angry when she found out. So angry. And she couldn't punish Poseidon. So, of course, she punished me. She made my beautiful hair into snakes. Snakes. And made it so everyone that I looked at turned to stone. It's been such a horrible, miserable, lonely life. At first, I was very angry and I wanted to get back at Athena. And sometimes I still do. But needless to say, the years have gone by and I grow tired of this feeling. And that is why I am talking about this with you today. Now, this letting go, letting God, Let's look at something that one of these unity people, I believe she's a minister. Her name is Mary Kupfer. She says this: let go. Let God fill your need. God never leaves a void. God will never desert you or forsake you. God's presence of love and wisdom is ever nurturing your soul in its gradual unfoldment of spiritual potential. God's power is ever at work within every circumstance. As you let go and trust God, everything is transformed. Yes, everything into a blessing. God continuously makes dark places light, rough places smooth, crooked places straight, and empty places full, full of loving kindness and abundance of joy. That's interesting to me, that this God can do so many things. I mean, I know they're powerful, but letting go and letting God, letting go of this anger and letting a God help me? I am not so sure. One thing I am sure of, though, is that I need to change my thinking. The other thing this unity place talks about is forgiveness and how it helps to change thinking. We have another person. Her name is Emily Cady, and she wrote this book called Lessons in Truth. Let's see what she has to say. To forgive is to give for, to give some actual definite good in return for evil given. One may say, I have no one to forgive. I have not a personal enemy in the world. And yet, if under any circumstances, any kind of served him right thought springs up within you over anything that any of God's children may do or suffer, you have not learned how to forgive. It seems so foreign to me. I am just supposed to tell Athena, it's fine. It's fine that you turned my hair into snakes, and it's fine that everybody I look at turns to stone. It's fine. Just go ahead. Live your life. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Does not seem right. The oracle said this also. Forgiving is not forgetting. It's just letting go of the pain. I also believe it's letting go of my anger. Let's take a look at one more person. It's Pema Chodron taking the leap. She tells us of a story that I find very interesting. A Native American grandfather was speaking to his grandson about violence and cruelty in the world and how it comes about. He said it was as if two wolves were fighting in his heart. One wolf was very vengeful and angry, and the other wolf was understanding and kind. The young man asked his grandfather which wolf would win the fight in his heart, and the grandfather answered, "The one that wins will be the one I choose to feed." The one I choose to feed. This is a lot of work, it seems. It seems it's a lot of work to forgive. But I believe that I'm ready to do it because I'm tired of this life. And again, this unity place says it's necessary to change my thinking. And I need to change my thinking. The oracles also told me of this practice that can help with the letting go and letting God. You make a box, and it can be one that you can open or not, does not matter. Make a slit in the box, and then on these things called paper, you write with a pencil or a pen. I'm not sure of these terminologies, so forgive me, but you write and you say what it is that you need to let go of. And then you fold it up and you put it in the box. And you don't look at it. And you give it to God. I'm going to try this. I am going to try this because I need to change my thinking. And so I would have you try this also. Take this idea of a box and try it. Put what you need to let go of and let God in that box and see if it helps you too, if you need to change your thinking. Just see. Just try. I know for me, I'm going to try. I'm so tired of this life. And so I'm going to take my little friend and we are going to go. We're going to go and we're going to try to let go and let God and forgive because we both need to change our thinking. Thank you for listening. I hope you have they say in Unity, a blessed day. I hope you have a blessed day, whatever that means. See you. Oh, and don't look at me anymore because now my powers go back and you will turn to stone. I don't think you want that. Goodbye.